What if I told you that you didn't have to spend hours prompting ChatGPT to get the perfect YouTube script? Most creators know what to talk about, but they get stuck on how to prompt it for YouTube. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use this AI tool to write scripts for any niche, whether it's educational, documentary, or commentary videos, anything in between, without writing a single prompt. Let's dive into the tool and I'll show you exactly how it works. So the tool that I'm using is called Subscriber AI. And the reason it's so good is because it's the best YouTube script writing tool out there in the market right now. And I'm going to show you exactly why and how it can write for any niche out there. So once you load your channel in, what you can do is go into templates. And over here, you can see all of these different templates: the base template, commentary template, compilation template, documentary template, educational template, explainer template, fictional story template, review template. So instead of doing all of the guesswork as to figuring out what is working for your specific niche when you're writing YouTube scripts, what you can do is you can use these templates that I personally built from gathering over 4,000 plus customer data as to what are the best performing script formats, what are the best performing structures for each specific script type. And what we've done is we've just put it all into a tool here. And these templates are templates that I've used to write scripts for channels in the million subscriber range and have generated tens of millions of views and tens of millions of dollars with that. So let's say you're writing a documentary channel and you want to amend one of these templates so that it can fit your specific use case, right? Maybe the hook link is not right, or maybe the call to action is wrong. What you can do is you can go in here, you can click clone, and immediately you can see the entire script template that I've given you. Over here, right, is instructions on how to create the outline, how to write the full script, the timing of the videos, length adaptation, the specific documentary formulas that we found to work super duper well in pretty much any documentary that we write. So what you can do is you can manually edit it over here, right? You can see you can just edit it here. And if you found a system for prompting outside of Subscriber AI, what you can do is you can port it over here and you can create your own custom template. But let's say this documentary template is something that you want to modify and you're making YouTube videos for a channel like Fern. Over here, Battle of Fox, Mutated Animals of Chernobyl, right? 4 million subscribers on a documentary channel, incredible growth, and you want to create a channel similar to this. What you can do is you can upload the channel over here with just a click of a button. You can take the template, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the chat. I'm gonna tell, hey, I want to customize this documentary script writing template for my channel, Fern. Say yes once you've acknowledged and made the changes. And over here, I'm just going to paste it in, and then immediately I'm going to see what it gives me. So over here, I've integrated all specific guidelines: length and timing, structure, voice, retention, factual integrity. Next time you start a script, I will use this customized framework with the documentary template. Okay, perfect. So I want to write a script. So I'm just going to tell it I want to write a script. What is the overall topic and title? So Fern is known for the hunt for, in terms of its specific topics. You can see over here, the kids who hacked CIA, the hunt for the king of the dark web, the kids who hacked Xbox, right? So let's say I want to do a video on the hunt for the Louvre museum thief. Recently, there's this thief on 20th October when I'm recording this, that this guy went in, grabbed a bunch of stuff, and then he just dipped and disappeared. So what I'm gonna do is I want to do a video on the Louvre museum thief, and then ask title and length, and then I'm just going to give it what preliminary research that I did. Length is 25 to 30 minutes, and you can see over here it immediately guides me to start creating an outline for this. And you can see over here the 7-minute Louvre Heist, right? Refining your script by asking a question. So it asks you a bunch of questions, and what you can do is you can answer these questions. Or what you can do if you're like me, right? You can click over here and add context, and you can add whatever research that you have, right? We even have in searching YouTube, so you can search YouTube for any videos that were made on this, or you can do AI research on this specific topic over here, right? So you can see over here, there were a bunch of articles on this. Let's say I want to add Louvre security system vulnerabilities 2025. I can do one piece of research here. Or if you have any other research elsewhere, you can click over here, you can add text, copy paste the text over here, immediately add the text, and bam, you can just add whatever research that you have, and it will compress the research so that it doesn't take up as much research words here. You can see here there's a 75,000 word research capacity. And over here, I'm just going to cancel here, and then I'm just going to give it some guidance. I want to do a cold open, set the scene so the viewers have context. I want to be descriptive of the actual sequence of events so the viewer can visualize it. I just press generate outline, and literally just like that, I think I have a full outline going. You can see over here, it's writing exactly like how Fern writes, right? Sunday morning, October 19, 2025. The Louvre opens to visitors. 4 figures in construction, vests approach the museum side. Truck with mobile fright, angle grinder screams against second floor window. Alarm triggers immediately, but thieves continue. Inside the Apollo gallery, smashing display cases. And you can see here there's a code open and it gives you the full script. And what you can do is you can read the full script. And if you have nothing wrong with the full script, what you can do is click over here, click script, and then bang, generate script. And over here, you can see it slowly get generated, right? 600 words, 700 words, and it'll come back once it's done. And bang, you can see over here, the script being fully generated. What I like to judge an AI script based off of is the hook. If the hook isn't any good, then the rest of the script will just be complete garbage. So let's just read it real quick. The angle grinder screamed against the second floor window at 9:29 a.m. on Sunday, October 19, 2025. Inside the Louvre's Apollo Gallery, American tourist Jacob Barker heard the high-pitched, piercing sound echo through the hall. He didn't know if there was a one chainsaw-wielding robber behind a window or if there were 100 masked terrorists, but he knew he didn't want to stick around to find out. The alarm triggered immediately, still sounding when the thieves left 4 minutes later. 4 figures in construction vests had already smashed 2 display cases, the Napoleon jewels and French crown jewels section, grabbing 8 priceless pieces of French royal jewelry. They tried to set fire to their mobile freight elevator before escaping on Yamaha T-Max scooters southeast toward Lyon. Left behind on the gallery floor, Empress Jeannie's pearl tiara composed of 212 pearls and nearly 2,000 diamonds. The entire operation took 7 minutes. Police arrived within 3 minutes of the alarm, but they were already too late. So that's the code open. I actually think that's pretty good. Maybe there's some modifications that you can make, but for the most part, I actually think that is, pretty outstanding if you ask me. Cool. So that's how you use the documentary template and that's how you customize it. But what if you run an educational channel? Let me go over an example of how you can write an educational script with this too. So once again, let's say you are connecting the channel of Ali Abdal, right? You can ask it, find video ideas, bang. With just one prompt, you press over there and it gives a recommended prompt. And hey, suggest 5 new video ideas for my channel and audience based on what we've learned and what performs best on my channel. So you can see over here, it starts doing outlier analysis, starts doing a bunch of these channel analysis, and then it will give me recommendations on what videos to do. So you can see over here, how to study 8 hours a day without getting tired, right? Winning title format, and it just gives all of these different creators here, right? Which of these ideas feels most exciting to start next, right? How to study 4 hours a day without burning out, the one mistake keeping you poor and how to fix it. I use the triage system for 30 days, the only 3 tools you need to run $1 million business. Why your productivity system is broken, the feel good fix. He wrote a book on the feel good productivity. So maybe let's do this. Let's click here. Let's explore the idea. And then I want to show you how we can use these templates over here, right? It gives certain key sections to cover, blah, blah, blah. And over here, right, let's write the script for this title. And once again, once you tell it to write the script, right, it will give you a bunch of questions over here to which you can go ahead and add context. You can search Ali Abdal, productivity, Ali Abdal, and then we'll see what it comes up with over here. 5 essential tips for long-lasting productivity. One of the really good strategies when it comes to your YouTube channel is taking any old videos that you've done and refreshing the content with new information, right? You could talk about the same thing, but you can refresh it with new information. Because over here, how to make time to do anything. Like let's say I want to add this video and I want to add this video. So let's add these 2 videos as context. And then what it can do is it will literally transcribe the video here and it will give you the research capacity based on that. So once I have that, I'm going to give it some information over here. I'm going to answer some of these questions. This will be teaching style talking hit video. And if I want to have more context, I want to, but I'm not Ali Abdal, so I can't actually read his mind. So let's say I just want a subscriber to come up with something based on the research that I have. So I'm just going to press here, generate outline, and let's see what it gives us. So you can see here, it starts writing the outline based on this educational template that I've selected. If you have selected the wrong template, what you can do is you can actually regenerate this entire script with a different template. Or you can, over here, you can go and search certain templates that you want. So you kind of find a commentary template, right? You search commentary template, you can go over here, and over here, you can do literally anything in between. And once you have the template selected, it'll script out an outline. And over here, once this is ready, you go to script. And bang, once you tell it to write the script, you can see it starts generating the full script, and it will go on and on and on. And you can do the exact same for any single template, any niche that you want, or you can customize the templates according to what you want, and it will all be saved within subscriber.ai, which I personally think is a pretty cool functionality that you don't have to reprompt over and over and over again, especially if you're a beginner scriptwriter, right? And you're not sure, okay, what is a good prompt to actually write the scripts? You can go into our templates and then you can learn what a good prompt looks like and you can customize it. Or if you don't want to think as much, you can literally just use the templates that we've provided you and then go ahead and write scripts based on the winning templates that I've used, that I've trained on to actually go out there and generate millions and millions of views just with the click of a couple buttons. So once again, let's read the hook. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, which is exactly how Ali Abdaal starts these videos. You know that feeling when you've tried every productivity system under the sun, Notion, Trello, time blocking, and the Pomodoro technique, getting things done. You've watched all the YouTube videos, you've bought all the planners, you've downloaded apps, and yet you still find yourself overwhelmed, procrastinating, and feeling like you're failing at being productive. And here's the thing nobody talks about. The problem isn't your discipline. The problem is that every single one of these systems treats you like a robot. They assume that you can execute tasks regardless of how you're feeling, regardless of your energy levels, regardless of whether you're having a good day or a bad day. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why traditional productivity systems are fundamentally broken and introduce you to what I call the feel-good fix. This is a completely different approach that actually works with your human psychology instead of against it. So let's get into it. So this is exactly how Ali Abdaal would probably script a video. I actually think this hook is pretty good. And just like that, you can use the templates that we have to write scripts for any video. So if you want to try out this subscriber template, click the link in the description to give it a shot. And if you're wondering what are the full capabilities of Subscriber, what types of scripts can it write for me, what are the different lengths, can it actually adapt to my voice, this video answers every single question that you might have about Subscriber. Click over here and I'll see you in the next one.